So you guys are here because you've been following the Ultimate World Cruise just like myself.
That's right, we've been obsessed with following these people. For those of you who don't know, the Ultimate World Cruise isn't a reality TV show, it's just a regular cruise and it happens to have gone viral on TikTok. And people have been obsessed with following these random people. They're just normal people. But people have been following them because they want to see this drama that's apparently unfolding on this ship.
If I get asked if I work on this ship one more time, it was assumed that I must be working. I said I was not working. Then I was asked, was I independently wealthy? Like, basically, how did you afford this? It's gonna be a long 9 months.
So the Ultimate World Cruise is a 9-month cruise voyage aboard the Serenade of the Seas by Royal Caribbean Cruises. It departed from Miami on the 10th of December. The cruise, which promises 60 countries and almost a dozen world wonders during its course. It was intended to give those aboard the opportunity to spend the months bonding with like-minded people over global discoveries across all 7 continents. Which is a brilliant idea, really it is. It just comes with a cost. It comes with a very big cost.
Yeah, a cost of $60,000 that you could pay to go on this cruise, and that is the cheapest cost that you could pay. $60,000. And I mean, I'm not going to pay $60,000, but people have gone on this cruise, and this cruise has gone viral on TikTok, and people are following it like a TV show.
It's the most riveting content I've ever seen. Like, if someone's talking about the 9-month cruise, I watch from start to finish.
Can't help it because you've got to watch the drama that's starting to unfold on this ship, and you're following these people, these normal people, like they're characters, like these people are characters, and we're following them on this ship.
It is fascinating to me.
Now, the reason why this is such a big drama and such a big thing and everybody wants to know what's going on is because at the beginning, the whole thing started with Royal Caribbean. They messed up. They messed up because they had these tickets for $60,000 for this world cruise that you could pay $60,000 minimum. And I think that's US, by the way, not Australian. So double that, geez. Anyway, people were paying to go on this world cruise, but no one was buying the tickets. They didn't sell enough tickets because, you know, COVID happened, whatever. They weren't selling the tickets, so they ended up splitting up the world cruise. So instead of the whole trip, the whole however many days it is, they split it up into smaller segments. So you can choose if you want to just do the Asian area or if you want to do the American area or whatever areas that they have. So you can pick the areas you want to go on, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Like, I think it's like $2,000 instead of $60,000. I mean, that is super cheap. So because of this, there's basically a hierarchy on the ship. So the people that paid for the full amount, the full 9 months, they're getting extra perks and extra treatment, like VIP treatment, opposed to the people that paid less.
The Royal Caribbean team know that they're all over social media and they're giving them freebies. They're giving them the Royal Caribbean jacket, all these beautiful things, gifts each day. You know, you don't go on the Royal Caribbean and get gifts each day. Like, I didn't get a special director's message at all. I didn't get any specialty this, specialty that. I know I didn't pay $70,000, 102,000 Australian dollars to board the Royal Caribbean. I didn't spend that type of money. I spent $1,700, but still, do you know what I mean? I feel like there's something more to this cruise ship. I really do, and I'm going to look more into it.
And the ones that paid less, they're getting left out of things.
Some of the people were saying they've travelled a lot with Royal, they've never been treated like this. I missed out on a talk the other day about the Northern and Southern Lights because I'm not part of the Facebook group. And I'm not part of the Facebook group because I am not allowed to be part of the Facebook group. I've tried to join it, I'm left out because I am not a world cruiser.
So there's a Facebook group, for example, that the Pinnacle members have set up, and they're all part of it, but the ones that have not paid as much or are part of these segments that aren't part of the full 9 months, they're being left out. They're being excluded from this club. Like a little clique going on here.
Because I haven't been able to join the book club and do the book swap, all these things that I would have been really passionate about and could have organised in advance.
Imagine being stuck on a ship in the middle of the ocean for 9 months with people, and you're getting some people who get special treatment and others who don't. I mean, there might be something, like, people want to see, will there be drama? Like, will something go down? I don't know, but that's what we're here to see.
We have 9 months of this cruise line series, and it's all playing out in real time.
Because this has become such a big deal, some of the guests have come together and they're now collaborating on TikTok, making videos and showing us, you know, what's happening on the ship, if there's any drama, and we're just following along, basically.
Do you know what I don't think, guys? I don't think Royal Caribbean expected it to go this viral. I really don't think it did. but they're rolling with it.
TikTok is also saying that they might actually turn this into an official series. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I think it'll be a good move if they do. Like, I would put an actual camera crew on there to film everything, you know, to catch every nitty gritty detail, because when you're on TikTok, people can choose what they show. But if you have someone else recording all the drama, well, we can see more then, you know. Now, because we're following this like it's a TV show and these people like characters, we're basically investing in a couple of the people already. And Jodie has a couple of favorites already, and she's already got her own little conspiracy theory she's going to share with you now.
The passenger I mostly follow is 26-year-old Army, who has been married for 4 years. She's insanely wealthy, and I mean insanely wealthy. She comes from an insanely wealthy family. Her father, Army's father, paid $70,000 US per passenger, so there's 4 on board, which is about 103,000 Australian dollars per person to board this ultimate world cruise. Oh my God, Army, you're such a lucky girl, such a lucky girl. I also love Angie. Angie is everyone's favourite though, as she lost both her parents to cancer, the poor girl, and used the life insurance money to go on the cruise with her brothers, sister-in-law and their kids. That was so sad. There's some more to that story as well, but I'm not going to get into it. But I feel so sorry for Angie. I really do. I believe that she deserves this trip more than anyone. I know Army deserves this trip. She's absolutely gorgeous, but God, she's got money. She's always wearing Coach. She's always wearing designer. She's always, like, she goes to the beach, guys. She goes to the beach in a designer dress and a handbag. Like, what?
It was so hot, and then we decided to go to the beach.
I go to the beach in shorts and flip-flops. I don't go to the beach in designer dress. I would feel so underdressed if I went on the Royal Caribbean and saw all these superstars on there. Okay, I feel like I'm going to go on the Royal Caribbean because I've been noticing all the segments there, and there's a segment that comes into Sydney, Australia, which is where I'm from, and I'm thinking maybe I board the Royal Caribbean cruise ship. I feel like I should. But now I know what to pack because these people look so glamorous, so beautiful. So I might have to up the ante. I can't just walk around in my whole flip-flops, you know what I mean? I can't just look like a complete dag in my sportswear. And that's who I am. I'm a sportswear type of girl. But you know what? Watching these girls, I think, holy hell, I've got to up the ante. I can't look like me, you know what I mean? And let me tell you a little factoid. The other day. 3 weeks ago, Royal Caribbean ran a competition to win a trip on the Royal Caribbean because my cousin Marzi, she applied for this competition. Take a look at her video.
What's up, Jamie Oliver? I'm here to present my dish for the Royal Caribbean competition.
Now, the reason I'm mentioning all of this is because I think a handful of these passengers are paid by Royal Caribbean to take glamorous photos and vlog their cruising experience. I know a lot of them have brought this cruise, but I know a few of them are sponsored by Royal Caribbean. It makes perfect sense. I definitely think there's a portion of people who are sponsored by Royal Caribbean. I really do. That's why they ran this competition that my cousin entered. But this competition didn't go as viral as they would have hoped it would have. It only got around 400 likes, this Jamie Oliver post.
That's nice.
I think it's all a publicity stunt. I really do. To drum up more revenue for the Royal Caribbean. Especially knowing that Army's mother was on the Real Housewives of South Africa. Come on, guys. What are the odds? And all these people, they dress so beautifully. When I went on the Royal Caribbean, I look like this. I look like average Joe Blow, you know what I mean? I didn't dress like this. They're dressed to the nines. They look amazing. Like they're there to perform, like to publicize themselves on social media. That's how I feel. But my conspiracy theorist mind believes this is all pre-planned to drum up more publicity for the Royal Caribbean. I believe this. I truly do.
Way like persoonlijk van mijn thuisoefen.
Do you think it's a little bit strange that Army's mother was on the Desperate Housewives of South Africa? Because I do. I think that's very strange. I really do. Let me know what you think. I'm going to keep watching. I've only watched a little bit. I'm going to keep watching and let you know how I go and what I think of the show. But it's not a show. It's not a show. It's these real life people on a cruise ship. But to me, I feel like it's a show that I'm watching. I really do. And they're all playing up to the camera. They really are.
I don't know why you guys think there will be any drama.
Hopefully we get to see more. Hopefully there'll be more drama. Yeah, so I mean, I'm here for it. Jodie's here for it. We're going to be following along to see if anything happens. And 9 months is a long time, so something should happen, hopefully.
I feel like there's something more to this cruise ship. I really do. And I'm going to look more into it because I don't think it's what it's made out to be. I feel like it's all staged. Do you think it's all staged, guys? Do you? Because I do. I just don't think it's what it's made out to be. I really don't. I'll be back. I'll be back. And I feel like I'm going to go on this cruise ship because I'm going to get right in deep, guys, and I'll find out if it is legit or if it's staged and it's all planned, you know what I mean?